Atlas telescope. And moreover, there is no cometary tail behind this object. In fact, the Hubble Space Telescope imaged it with the best angular resolution, and we see some glow in front of it, but nothing trailing it. And then the light...
Breaking news from the edge of our solar system. 3I Atlas just fell apart, and its fragments are racing directly toward Earth. A visitor from another star system, an object that traveled millions of years through the cosmic void, has shattered into pieces in our backyard, and we're standing right in its path. This isn't science fiction. This is happening right now. And what makes it even more disturbing is that we still don't know why it broke apart or what it really was. In the vastness of space, something extraordinary has just occurred. An interstellar comet designated 3I Atlas, a cosmic traveler from beyond our solar system, has met a violent and mysterious end. The Vera Rubin Observatory in Chile, built specifically to track fast-moving objects to cross our skies, captured the rare footage of this disintegration as it happened. What we're witnessing is a cosmic crime scene. The victim, a messenger from the stars. The evidence, a trail of debris on a direct collision course with our corner of the solar system. The investigators, our top astronomers racing against time to understand what happened. To put it mildly, this is only the third interstellar object we've ever confirmed visiting our solar system. The first was Oumuamua, that bizarre cigar-shaped anomaly that tumbled through in 2017, leaving more questions than answers in its wake. The second was Borisov, which behaved like a traditional comet, almost reassuringly normal. But 3I Atlas? Atlas was different from the moment we found it. Discovered by the Asteroid Terrestrial Impact Last Alert System, ATLAS for short, this object was flagged because of its fuzzy glow, its coma, just like a comet should have. But here's the thing nobody tells you. This coma was active when Atlas was still incredibly far from the Sun, way out past Jupiter's orbit. At that distance, the Sun's warmth is feeble, not nearly strong enough to turn ice into the gas and dust that forms a comet's signature cloud. It was as if Atlas had its own internal engine, heating itself from the inside out. This was our first clue that 3I Atlas was playing by a different set of rules. Imagine finding a car with its engine running in the middle of a desert with no driver in sight. The energy had to be coming from somewhere, and the Sun was just too far away to be the culprit. Scientists were buzzing with theories. Some suggested it was made of incredibly volatile ices, frozen nitrogen or carbon monoxide that could vaporize at much lower temperatures than water ice. This would explain the early activity, but even then, the numbers didn't quite add up. The thing nobody tells you is just how much energy is required to create a coma the size of the one Atlas had. We're talking about a cloud of gas and dust measured at over 430,000 miles across. That's more than half the diameter of the Sun itself. It was a behemoth, a ghost in the machine of our solar system, and it was getting brighter and more active with each passing day as it raced inward toward its date with destiny. The peculiar thing about it is that it's moving along a trajectory that is very special. Its path through our solar system wasn't random. It was precise, calculated almost, as if it knew exactly where it was going. Then, just as it was getting ready for its close-up, its perihelion, or closest approach to the Sun, the unthinkable happened. It disintegrated. It didn't just break into 2 or 3 pieces. It shattered into a cloud of smaller fragments, each one now continuing along the same deadly path. The Hubble Space Telescope was watching, and it captured the whole thing. The images are haunting. You can see distinct chunks of the former object, each one now a tiny comet in its own right, continuing along the same trajectory. The messenger had been silenced before it could deliver its message. The question that is now on everyone's mind is a chilling one. What could have caused a body of this size, a visitor from another star, to simply fall apart? Was it the gentle but persistent pull of the sun's gravity? Or was it something else, something we haven't accounted for? The breakup itself is a mystery that defies easy explanation. Comets are often described as dirty snowballs, fragile collections of ice and rock. They break apart all the time. But interstellar comets, having survived a journey of millions of years through the harsh environment of deep space, are thought to be tougher, more resilient. For Atlas to fall apart so spectacularly suggests that it was either incredibly fragile or it experienced some kind of internal catastrophic event. Some have even whispered the idea that it wasn't a comet at all, but something else entirely. An alien probe, perhaps, that self-destructed upon entering our system. While that remains pure speculation, the fact that we can't rule it out entirely speaks to how bizarre this object's behavior was. The debris from this cosmic collision is now spread out along the comet's original orbit. And here's the kicker. Earth is going to pass right through that orbit. We're not talking about a direct hit from a large fragment, which would be apocalyptic. The danger here is more subtle, but potentially just as profound. But the shattered comet fragments are just one part of the threat. The other part is invisible, but potentially far more immediate. Many people are crazy about the idea of getting hit by a piece of a comet. It's dramatic, it's cinematic. But the thing nobody tells you is that the most immediate danger from the death of 3I/Atlas has nothing to do with its physical debris. It has to do with its ghost. You see, comets are not just chunks of rock and ice. They are electrically active bodies. As they get closer to the sun, they interact with the solar wind, a constant stream of charged particles flowing out from our star. This interaction creates a complex electromagnetic environment around the comet, a sort of invisible crackling aura. What many overlooked is that this electrical connection can have a direct impact on the sun itself. Think of it like this. The sun and the comet are two ends of a giant electrical circuit connected by magnetic field lines. The comet, with its vast, dusty plasma tail, acts like a giant capacitor in this circuit, storing and then releasing electrical energy. The closer it gets, the stronger the connection becomes. Now imagine what happens when you introduce a comet with an unknown exotic composition, an interstellar comet, into this delicate system. The result is unpredictable. The wow factor here is the sheer scale of this interaction. We're talking about an object hundreds of thousands of miles wide, creating a direct electrical link with a star that is 93 million miles away. It's a cosmic power surge waiting to happen, and that's exactly what some scientists are worried about. The debris of 3I/Atlas is due to reach its closest point to the Sun, its perihelion, on October 29th. But even before that, on October 21st, it will be in a position known as superior conjunction. This means that from our perspective here on Earth, the Atlas debris will be on the exact opposite side of the Sun. Earth, the Sun, and the Atlas debris will form a straight line. This alignment is a huge red flag for solar physicists. The complex, dusty plasma from the shattered comet could act as a catalyst, triggering a powerful solar event, like a major solar flare, or a coronal mass ejection, or CME. A CME is a massive eruption of solar material and magnetic fields from the sun's corona. If one of these is aimed at Earth, it can have devastating consequences. To put it mildly, the timing could not be worse. We are currently in a period of solar maximum, the peak of the sun's 11-year cycle of activity. The sun is already in a foul mood, spitting out flares and CMEs on a regular basis. The arrival of the Atlas debris could be like pouring gasoline on a fire. We could see an enhancement of solar activity, a surge in the power and frequency of these solar storms. And what happens if a powerful Atlas-enhanced CME hits the Earth? The results are not pretty. These storms can fry our satellites, disrupt our communication systems, and even take down our power grids. In 1859, a massive solar storm known as the Carrington event hit the Earth. It was so powerful that it set telegraph offices on fire and created auroras that were visible as far south as the Caribbean. If an event of that magnitude were to happen today in our technological-dependent world, the damage would be in the trillions of dollars. It would be a global catastrophe. The thing is, we're flying blind here. Because Atlas is an interstellar object, we have no idea what it's made of. Its unique composition could lead to an even stronger electrical interaction with the sun than we would expect from a normal comet. Its dusty plasma might be more conductive, its magnetic field more complex. We are entering uncharted territory. While our eyes are fixed on the sun, another more tangible threat from this event is quietly making its way toward us. The physical debris, the shattered bones of the messenger, are still out there, and the path thereon is more concerning than you might think. When Atlas shattered, it didn't just vanish, it became a swarm, a cloud of smaller objects all traveling along the same path. Think of it as a cosmic shotgun with Earth in the crosshairs. Now, the chances of a large dinosaur extinction-level piece hitting us are incredibly small. But that's not the real concern. The thing nobody tells you is that it's not the big pieces we need to worry about in this scenario. It's the small stuff, the dust. In 2026, Earth's orbit will intersect with the debris trail of 3I/Atlas. We will fly right through the cloud of material left behind by the disintegrated comet. For a few days or even weeks, our planet will be pelted by interstellar dust. On the surface, this might sound harmless, even beautiful. It could create spectacular meteor showers, lighting up our night skies with shooting stars from another solar system. Many people are crazy about the idea of witnessing such a unique celestial light show. But what if this dust is not so benign? This is the wow factor that has some scientists holding their breath. The dust from a regular comet is one thing, but this is dust from an interstellar object. Its composition is a complete unknown. You see, the dust and gas in our solar system have had 4.5 billion years to mix and mingle. They're all part of the same family. But the dust from Atlas comes from a completely different stellar neighborhood. It could contain elements or isotopes that are rare or non-existent in our system. What happens when this exotic material enters our upper atmosphere? Could it trigger unknown chemical reactions? Could it affect the ozone layer? Could it even seed our atmosphere with microscopic life forms from another world? A theory known as panspermia. While that last one is a long shot, it's a possibility that can't be entirely dismissed. We are about to conduct a planetary-scale experiment, and we have no idea what the outcome will be. To put it mildly, the potential consequences are wide-ranging. The dust could be abrasive, posing a threat to the thousands of satellites we have in orbit. A high-speed impact with a grain of sand might not sound like much, but when you're traveling at 17,000 miles per hour, it can be catastrophic. A cloud of interstellar dust could act like a cosmic sandblaster. damaging or destroying critical infrastructure that we rely on for everything from GPS navigation to financial transactions. We could be facing a technological blackout, all because of a little bit of dust from a galaxy far, far away. But not all things are what they seem. There's another layer to this mystery. What if the breakup of 3I ATLS wasn't an accident? What if it was by design? Some have speculated that the object could have been a kind of interstellar dandelion, designed to break apart upon entering a solar system and seed it with the building blocks of life. It's a fascinating, if highly speculative idea, but it highlights the central mystery of this event. We are dealing with a complete unknown. The reality is this: Atlas traveled for millions, possibly billions of years through interstellar space. It survived the cold, the radiation, the cosmic rays. It remained intact through all of that. But then, just as it entered our solar system, just as it came within range of our telescopes and our instruments, it fell apart. The timing is almost too convenient, almost too perfect. Was it programmed to do this? Was the fragmentation part of its mission, to spread its material as widely as possible throughout our system? Or are we reading too much into a simple case of a fragile object meeting the tidal forces of our sun? Right now, we stand at the convergence of multiple threats. The superior conjunction on October 21st places the Atlas degree in perfect alignment with Earth and the Sun. The electrical ghost of this shattered visitor could trigger unprecedented solar activity at the worst possible moment in the solar cycle. Then, in 2026, we fly through the physical remnants, a cloud of exotic dust from another star system with unknown properties and unknown effects. And hanging over all of this is the mystery of what Atlas truly was. A comet? A probe? An interstellar seed pod? The ghost of 3I Atlas is about to come face to face with a raging star, and we are caught in the crossfire. We are in effect about to fly through the ghost of an alien world. This isn't just another space rock. This is a visitor that has rewritten our understanding of what's possible. Its strange early activity, its mysterious composition, its catastrophic breakup, every aspect of this object has defied explanation. The people watching this are looking for answers, but the truth is, we have more questions than ever. Why did Atlas become active so far from the Sun? What internal mechanism powered that massive coma? Why did it break apart with such violence? What is the true composition of its debris? How will it interact with our Sun during superior conjunction? And perhaps most haunting of all, was this supposed to happen? Are we missing a key detail? Is it possible that all of this is unfolding exactly as it was meant to? That somewhere, somehow, the fragmentation of 3I Atlas was not a failure, but a success? The saga of 3I Atlas is a story with no clear ending, a cosmic mystery that challenges our understanding of the universe and our place within it. We stand on the edge of discovery. Within days, we'll know if the superior conjunction triggers the solar storm that scientists fear. Within 2 years, we'll fly through the debris field and experience firsthand what this interstellar visitor has left behind. This is not a distant cosmic event happening in some far corner of the universe. This is happening here. This is happening to us, right now. The universe has sent us a messenger, and whether by accident or design, that messenger has shattered into 1,000 pieces, each one carrying secrets from beyond our solar system. Soon we will know if we are witnessing a natural wonder, the death of an ordinary comet that traveled extraordinary distances, or something far beyond human imagination. What do you think? Are we on the verge of a solar catastrophe enhanced by an alien visitor? Could the 2026 encounter bring us face to face with life from another star? Or is this just another celestial light show, a cosmic coincidence that means nothing? The truth is out there, scattered across millions of miles of space, racing towards us on a collision course with destiny. And in the coming months and years, we'll finally have our answers. Until then, we watch, we wait, and we wonder what 3i Atlas truly was and what it might still become.